Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be more personal and how I feel about Apex Legends in its current state. As by the title, all of you are already thinking, he's quitting Apex? The answer to this is yes and no. I'm not officially leaving or quitting Apex, but my interest and love for the game is starting to diminish. Looking back upon when I started in Season 5, the game has changed a lot, as well as my own game knowledge and skill. But additionally, what I have created for Apex content has also evolved, from making montages to posting full game videos. The videos themselves range from epic rank games to comp games that I wish I could relive, to be fair. I have enjoyed posting them all, with each one receiving roughly 100 views. The two that went over 1,000, thank you so much. Apex has meant a lot, but times change, and change is also inevitable. Season 5 of Apex Legends was when I decided to devote my time to the game. I became fully invested and put every minute of gaming I had into the Battle Royale. For a long time prior, I had wanted to play Apex Legends due to the BR element and how Apex was completely different in gameplay and mechanics from Fortnite and PUBG at the time of its rising popularity. If any of y'all know, I originally started on Xbox One and continued to play on console for the next several seasons. In this time, I began to stream on Twitch and use the stream platform as a means of recording. After every stream, I'd go back through the VOD and clip out any epic 1v2, 1v3s that felt worthy enough to be posted on Twitter or made into a YouTube short. Montages were made at the same time, but the overall content of Apex, for myself, during this early period of my journey, was mostly clips and streaming. Alongside the YouTube content and Twitch streaming, I joined several teams for content creation to gain support. The first being Instead of Renegades, which didn't amount to much, team content being made during my time. After that came Havoc, but unfortunately with that team, the owner team had personal issues, which resulted in the team falling apart in less than a month. Those of us that remained, we rebranded the team to Hectic, although none of us fully comprehended how to run and manage a startup esports team. In terms of Apex content with myself, I was still making my own, with no changes, as the team itself wasn't making Apex content. With nothing happening, no solid plan in place, I applied to Scum Gaming via a recruitment post on Twitter. Going through the business agreements and after a trial, I joined the established team as a content creator. At this point, I had already been posting entire game videos on YouTube onto the channel with very minimal editing. But as of joining Scum Gaming, I gained a massive support with promotional posts for Apex videos and any Apex content posted on Twitter. At this point, I felt confident with where I was in my Apex career and what I was capable of. Joining Scum Gaming also marked the beginning of my passion to reignite the flames of Apex Legends in my college's esports club. From my bio on the channel and my social media accounts, it is mentioned that I go to Champlain College for sound design. In terms of a serious career, sound design is what I look to work in, with content creation on YouTube being a side career. At the beginning of my freshman year, I was interested in seeing if there was a Champ Esports Apex Legends team. Surprisingly, there was, but it had disbanded the previous semester. With the passion for Apex, I spoke with the original members and began the lengthy process into re-establishing Champ Esports Apex. The first year was rough, but going into the second year, I teamed up with another passionate player and made the dream a reality. Success was happening with consistent ups and downs, as my own Apex career was flourishing, a presence in collegiate Apex, gaining the followings of well-known Apex content creators, and videos containing more refined editing. Everything was looking great, and the game was amazing to play, but there was always a dark spot in the back of my head. That dark spark kept growing and growing, and eventually became a dark mentality that became apparent towards the end of my sophomore year. I developed an ego, became more emotionally reactive, and felt that my days were numbered with the game and overall Apex content and my presence. All of you should know that I play on controller because I started out on console and that I play ALC settings. MK has been picked up as I've gained significant progress within a month. The mental aspects of myself during this time were not healthy at all. Once the 2023-2024 season of Octane Collegiate ended, and I moved out of my dorm for summer vacation, I have not touched Apex once. This is mostly because of how poorly the game runs on Xbox One currently, but more so for how the game has resulted in me becoming stressed, angry, and depressed. As of this video, I haven't played Apex for 3 months. Seriously. I have been paying attention to the community, but even that realm of the game wasn't any better. My career with the game is currently at a pause, but will resume when I return to Champlain for the 24-25 school year. Apex content will still be made, but the presence of it on the channel will most likely only last until I graduate. Collegiate Apex will continue for me as well, along with streaming and posting. Now, I'm going to talk about Apex and the community. Obviously, if you don't agree with what I say, that's fine. Please don't lash out on me about it. This is obviously my opinions. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but please don't lash out with hate and anger towards me if there's something I say that doesn't agree. Just if you have the opposite end of an opinion, just politely, express it. Don't need to be mean. The Apex community and Apex itself has been a roller coaster as of late. Game issue after game issue, whether it be cheaters or characters being overpowered, new drama coming up about someone prevalent in the community, and of course that turns into an all-out war, basically, left and right of the drama. All of it has become annoying and exhausting to keep up with. The fun of playing the game has disappeared, as every pub game you could possibly go into has either players wanting to become the next movement content creator, or teammates who want to bully you for making a bad decision that most people will accidentally make. Another aspect is teammates not looking to fight until the second to last ring. You relate to this if you understand low lobby ranked and when you're a higher mentality player. Of course, the list goes on, but I'm not going to waste time in this video talking about all of them. That's not what this video is about. In terms of the game and EA itself right now, it's all one big mess. Cheaters, matchmaking issues, aim assist. I know hypocrite for saying for control bear, lol. One legend being nerfed for being too powerful, with another one then of course rising up, and then repeating the cycle of overpowered, nerf, so on. These are only a fraction of the issues at hand with the game. Meanwhile, EA announced that they would be changing the Battle Pass system, where players would have to buy it twice in one season. Of course, they're an angry mob, being the community. They eventually put out a statement saying they would be reverting it back. This doesn't entirely mean that more money-focused decisions won't be made. Spending money on Apex isn't required to enjoy the game, as I feel a lot of people have become misled into that mentality. With this concept being pointed out, this leads me into my thoughts on the Apex community as it currently stands. The Apex community has been very welcoming and exciting, but it has also been very hostile and hateful. Upon joining the community, when I decided to start making Apex content, the community was open arms and supportive, as I met a lot of online people that I consider online friends. I felt very much a part of it all and acknowledged for what I was trying to achieve. Unfortunately, at the same time, the community became slightly down-putting. Obviously, there are random people who think they know better than pro players and coaches. These individuals, though, can be ignored. Focusing on the core community, it all feels gated. Even if you were to be slowly gaining success and making Apex content or comp, the higher end community very much dictates whether or not you are part of the club. Of course, if you keep working at what you're doing for a couple of years, you will gain acknowledgement, but the ability to be different with your own content has become increasingly difficult with Apex. With this in mind, it has become harder in the Apex community to stand out and be different from the rest of the pack and grab the attention of players who are at the top. Aside from making content, there's also expressing opinions. Going along with this method isn't any easier, as it's hard to express an opinion that doesn't go along with the majority. I've expressed my opinion that killers should give significant points alongside placement in ranked matches. As this is an unpopular opinion, I've been met with backlash time and time again. Yes, rank should reflect the comp system, but rank should be its own system. Either way, when it comes to expressing an opinion on a drama-heavy topic, expressing your own opinion is a Kraber shot to the head. In terms of the game and the community, there are a lot of things I could go on about. Overall, though, Apex and the community have changed immensely over multiple seasons, and I honestly still love both very, very much, and I'd still have to say it's probably one of the better games and communities I have been able to be in a part of and connect more with people who have these similar ambitions. With the subject of Apex on the channel addressed and where it'll be going, I also want to talk about future content plans. If you go through my most recent videos, I have made a lot of audio edits, and I mean a lot. I enjoy making audio edits because they obviously work into my sound design major due to mixing and obviously remixing music. I have pondered the ideas of making news reporting vids, discussion vids, Apex clip analysis vids, mostly fall in the realm of Apex, One Piece TCG, as I did a couple bit of content there with that. But all these are still ideas that are up in the air. Some of them might happen, but all of these are still just ideas I need to experiment with and look into further in terms of how many people are already making that content and what the bar is, how high the bar is set for content of Apex new stuff and 1PCCG related news or valuable cards. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Leaving Apex isn't going to happen right now, but I'm aware that'll happen eventually. I hope all of you will continue to watch the content I post going forward. I'll try to be as consistent as I can with uploading as I'll be going back to college. And of course with college, I'll be dealing with classes, assignments, and Champ Esports as we'll be doing content for them as well. Please subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to stay up to date with new uploads. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever or whenever you're watching this, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.